Hello, sweet friends. Welcome back to another video. My name is Tawanda, and this is Tawanda's Blessed Life. And on my channel, I do decorating on a budget, DIYs, and hauls, so to sprinkle in my great enlightenment. I also do sister lock updates and lifestyle updates. So if that is something that you are interested in, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to join my YouTube family. I would greatly appreciate it. And so today's video is going to be really quick. I had to go ahead and finish up doing my Christmas shopping. So I'll show you what I picked up really quickly. And then I also had to pick up a couple of groceries. So I'm going to show you a small grocery haul because Saturday I will be baking. I usually bake pound cakes to give to my coworkers. Sometimes I bake cookies. It just depends on how I'm feeling and if I have time. So I had to go pick up some things for that. And then I went ahead and grabbed something for dinner for tonight. And we could probably have that tomorrow for leftovers. And then I also grabbed something for dinner for Sunday because we really haven't been grocery shopping like a lot over the past probably a month and a half to 2 months because we've had just stuff in our refrigerator and our freezer. So we've been just trying to eat all of that stuff first before we go and do a major grocery haul. So let me go ahead and just show you all what I picked up from Sam's really quickly. So I got some blueberries because I will make a sour cream pound cake. And then I'm also going to make a blueberry pound cake. So I needed fresh blueberries for that. This came from Sam's. I also picked up some whole wheat grain bread. My husband uses this. He makes a peanut butter and like honey sandwich, I believe is what it is, that one of his coworkers had him try and he likes it. So he's been taking those for lunch with him. I also had to buy some more vanilla extract. So I like to use the pure extract when I bake my pound cakes. So I got this from Sam's. It was actually on sale for $9.99. I usually pay, I believe, $14.99 for this bottle, but it does last quite a while. And then I picked up some of the Kinder's caramelized onions. We like this to use I like to use it on our vegetables. Buttery garlic and herbs. So we needed to replace the ones that we had. Got those. I got some eggs because I'm going to need eggs to bake my cakes. And then I went ahead and picked up chuck roast. So this is what we're going to have for Sunday dinner. It'll go in the crock pot Sunday morning when I first get up. So I usually, I'm an early bird. So I am usually up between 4:45 and like 5:30-ish. If I sleep longer than that, that means I'm not feeling well. So, but yeah. So, and then I went ahead and picked up this salad from Sam's. It's a cherry crunch salad. This is the best salad. I love these salads. So I got this to go with our chicken. So this is our dinner for tonight. And then I got some milk for my husband. And then I went ahead because I'm not going to do a major grocery haul until January after the holidays are over. But I went ahead and just grabbed these cheeseburger sliders. We never had them before, but I figured I'll pick them up. So like on days that we don't feel like cooking, because with it being the holidays and us doing a lot of different things, this would just be something quick that we can just throw in the microwave. And then I also picked up this creamy chicken and wild rice soup. So that we'll have this one day next week. I am hoping that last week I attempted to make bread in my bread maker, and after the third hour, when I came to check on it, my bread did not rise and it wasn't cooking. So I'm going to try and see if I can get that to work this weekend, hopefully, so we can have fresh bread to go with this. I think that would be delicious. And then I picked up some grapes. And then the last thing I picked up from Sam's was this. It was $14.95. And you all know A Christmas Story is my favorite movie. So I saw this in there and I had to go ahead and grab it. So I can't wait to wear this. And then what I picked up from Aldi's, let me move this stuff out of the way. I picked up some potatoes from Aldi's. some asparagus. I have been eating this. I've had asparagus every day this week. So I know we have the salad and the chicken, but I may go ahead and just end up putting this in the oven also with some olive oil and some seasonings. And then I'll probably eat a little bit of it tonight and then probably take the rest to work for lunch tomorrow. And then I picked up some more of these cookies. If you have not had these cookies, you got to try them. These are the best cookies. And then what else did we get? And then I got some baby carrots to go with their roast. And then I picked up this protein pancake and waffle mix. We like pancakes and waffles here, and I figured we could try them because of it having the extra protein to see how that works. And then I picked up some cappuccino, and then I picked up some teas. When I did the gift buckets for my family, I mentioned that I always get tea for my brother-in-law. He is a tea drinker. So I picked up the peppermint tea for him, and then a box of green tea. And then I got him the lemon and ginseng tea. And then I just went ahead and grabbed the ginger and turmeric tea for myself. So this will go with his Christmas stuff. And then I picked up this shirt from Five Below. It was I believe it was $5.45. $5.55 is what I paid for it. So I already have one of these for myself. When I was in there a couple of weeks ago, I picked up one, but they did not have an extra large for my husband. So I always get us a Christmas or a t-shirt to wear with our pajama pants. So this is the one that we will be wearing for Christmas, because we do breakfast at my house for Christmas and we wear pajamas. So, and we do that with my family. And then the last thing that I picked up, the last gifts that I picked up were all gift cards, because the people who I bought the gifts for, when I looked at their wish list, they had gift cards on it. So I went ahead and got those and got these for them. And so tonight, after I eat my dinner, I'm going to go ahead and do my cards and put the gift cards in and get these out in the mail tomorrow so that they can make it there in time for Christmas, because we all know that I have been way behind on everything. So I had to stop at Ulta to get a gift card. And then I got one for Taco Bell. This is actually for my husband. I want to put this in his stocking. And then there was a request for a Starbucks gift card. So got that. And then there was a request for a Walmart gift card. So I got these. These will go in the mail tomorrow. So yeah, that is my little haul. I'm officially done with all of my Christmas shopping. Good morning, friends. So it's 7:30. I've had plans on starting to bake this morning at somewhere probably like around 6 o'clock. But last night when I was looking for all of my ingredients, I realized that someone had gotten to my sour cream. So now I have to run over to the grocery store. Luckily, the grocery store is only like 3 to 5 minutes away from my house. So I'm going to run over there really quick to go get my sour cream, and then I'll come home and then we'll get started. So let's run to the grocery store really quick. I'm officially back home. I'm going to go ahead and mix up the batter, and then I will get back with you all once I have my batter placed in my cake pans. These I got from Walmart. I can't remember when, if I got these last year or the year before last. So I'm going to use these because I can do 4 at a time instead of these, because they only have 4 of these and I can do 8 with those. But on my way home, one of my neighbors is actually having a garage sale, so I did stop and pick up something. Usually when my neighbors have a garage sale, I will stop and look through and grab a couple things here or there. But let me show you these. I picked up 2 larger snowmen and Santa Claus. They're in my car. I'll show you all those a little bit later once I'm done. Once I get all of my cakes in the oven, I'll do that. But I picked up these little ornaments. He gave them to me for free, actually. But look how cute these are. These, I'm going to look them up. I believe these are vintage snowmen. So he only had 3 of them. So I got all 3. And these were in his little box of his free stuff. Or I don't know, or maybe he just gave these to me for free because I don't know. But yeah, so he gave me those plus this little angel. And then I'll show you the snowman that I picked up. But let me go ahead and get started with my baking so that I can get this out of the way, because I have a long day ahead of me. I need to go to the post office to take the cards to drop off, to mail, and then I need to do a couple of other things, and then we're just going to do like some minimum decor outside. And so yeah, so we have a busy weekend. All right, so let me get started. The cakes are done, and I have 15 minutes to make it to the post office, so I am going to go over there. Luckily, it's only a couple minutes away, and then I'll come back and get these situated. This is a blueberry pound cake here, and then this is just a regular sour cream. This is the one I'll give to my neighbor across the street, and then the smaller ones what I'll give to coworkers and then give to other neighbors. I already gave our neighbor down the street, I already gave her one. I gave her one of these. And so I'm going to get all of this boxed up. Well, these I only need to put, I don't know if you noticed, but they have little cow prints on them. Anyway, I'm just going to put the lids on them. So these will be easier to do. And then I'll just tape one of these little spoons to it if they want to use it. And then the other ones I will wrap with some parchment paper and saran wrap, and then I'm going to stick it in one of these bags. I usually get the bags from Dollar Tree, but when I went there they only had, so I grabbed these, but I grabbed these so that I could put what am I going to put in this? Oh, I forgot that I had some, I have like the little miniature different flavors and different colors of candy canes. So I'm going to put those in this to put in my family gift baskets. And then Dollar Tree usually has the ones that with the little tie on them, but these aren't the ones that I usually buy, so I don't know if I want to use those. But I did stop by Hobby Lobby and they had these, and these were $1 a bag, so I think this would probably be my better option, but I don't know. Because the ones Dollar Tree usually have, I could actually slide this into the bag. So we'll see how that goes. But so these are done. And I'll just show you how we'll do that. And then I'll move outside because we need to get some stuff done outside. But I went to the post office. I thought that I was going to get in there and get out, but there were a lot of people there, so it took quite a while. Even though they closed at 12, the line was so long that it was like almost 12:30. So I am going to let me just take one of these out first. And so I'm gonna take one of these out. I don't want to try and flip the whole pan over just in case if I knock them all out. So this is what it looks like, and it has a little, I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a little snowman imprint on the bottom of the cake. So I am going to take and I'm just going to take a small piece of the parchment paper. I thought I had one of these that was already open. All right, so I had to tape this on because this bag, I keep hitting the dishwasher, does not fit and I can't tie it. So this is what it's going to look like. So I'm going to do the little ones in this like this, and then I'll put a label, a tag on it for who it's going to go to. And then this one, I already know who. I always give my neighbor across the street. She always gets a bigger one. So I'm going to get all of this done and then I'll be back here shortly. So they're all done. So my husband and I are going to go outside and put away all of our fall decor. He already went ahead and moved everything and put it up under a carport, and then he went ahead and blew everything off. So we're going to go ahead and just put it back into the containers where put it back into our fall containers in our storage unit. And then I am going to start to decorate the outside of our house for Christmas. My husband and I are going to go finish doing that. I actually need to finish a couple of DIYs. I want to do a quick wreath, which will be really simple. I'm just going to add a bow to it. And I'm thinking that I actually may just do that for both doors instead of, I was going to make a door hanger for our front door, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and just use the one that use the wreath that we use every year. And I'll just do the simple bow on the other one. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. It'll save me some time. And I can come back and get this finished. And then I also need to I have all of my family's Christmas gifts in our bedroom right now. So I'm going to go ahead and pull all that stuff out too. So I'm going to get this stuff done first. And then I'll go ahead and start to organize all of the Christmas gifts and get all of that stuff wrapped or bagged or whatever I decide I'm going to do, so that I can go ahead and have all of this stuff done. Come back really quickly to show you all the other items that I picked up from the garage sale. So I got this Santa Claus here, which I thought was really cute. And then I got this snowman, and as you can see, they all kind of go together. And then I got this snowman, which is extremely heavy. And look at how cute this is. He has a little backpack on with a little bear in it, and he is heavy. He's solid. And so, yeah, these are all the items that I picked up from the garage sale, along with the ornaments that he gave me for free. I did look those up. They're from the 1950s, 1960s. They're vintage ornaments. I actually went ahead and I placed them on my dining room table. I'll show you video of that. I think it looks so nice, and those ornaments are so pretty, so gorgeous. So that was a great deal. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to add this to my outside decor, or if I'm just going to wait until next year to use it, which I probably will. So I'm going to go ahead and end today's video. I'd like to thank you all for spending part of your day with me. If you like what I'm doing, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And like I always say, be nicer, be kinder. God will love you for it. And I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.